Okay, welcome to flight. Don't ask me how that's spelt. From Adelaide to Perth. We'll be heading over the peninsula soon. I think that's probably the lights from something on the peninsula. Yeah, it looks like the peninsula. So, this particular video is more of a rabbit rants. It's not really about the flight simulator. It's not really about anything. Just saying I'm still here. Yes, I'm gonna finish my documentary that I'm gonna do about the Phoenix Lights. Because my brain's scattered, we're gonna touch all kinds of different subjects, and I'm just waiting to see how it's gonna. This is something I want to. Oh, we've got another flight out here. So this is something that I really want to touch on because I love conspiracies. I love the UFO thing. I'm totally about, the ghosts and all that kind of stuff. I love it. Although I'm a pretty, logical and like to think I'm kind of skeptical. But yeah, regardless, we're going to go through. We're going to go through things like, I reckon the next stage we're probably going to touch Operation Moonbeam, and we're going to go through some other abduction stories and things like that. So yes, it's in the works. I'm not going to leave it incomplete. Yeah, but Flight Simulator, let's get back to the Microsoft Flight Simulator. What I've done is I've put the full install, I guess you would call it, the actual application, the executables, on a solid state drive, and then I've put the data that it pulls from on a magnetic disk, so it's halved the load up time. The reason why I've done this is I had an SSD directly dedicated just for DCS, and DCS has now outgrown the size of my hard drive. I'm not the kind of person that actually removes and reinstalls or even copies over the modules that I've installed. I want them all in one spot, easily accessible, because one day I'll load up and I'll go, oh, I want to fly the Mirage, or I want to fly something else, and I don't really want to faff about, so I just leave it all on the SSD. But now it's outgrown the size of my 500 gigabyte SSD. So that's on a magnetic disk and it loads fairly slow. I say fairly slow, is what I mean by that is eye-wateringly slow, and it's uncomfortable, and I get jitters when I'm flying. So yeah, and we're playing Microsoft Flight Simulator at the moment with Track IR, so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing rather than in the split screen in VR. DCS isn't so bad because you can actually, even though it's kind of warped and you get that fisheye kind of thing and you get the corners all blocked out, it's still not as bad as actually seeing the two screens, the left eye and the right eye. So I wish that Microsoft would actually change that and give you the option to display on the screen what's actually being viewed. I know it doesn't seem like a big request, like, why would you worry about it? But the reason why I want that is just because, people who want to make videos, I think it would benefit Microsoft in a way, because if you want people to advertise your flight simulator, which I've got no problem with, like, this thing is quite fun, although I have heard it's probably not accurate in some areas from actual real pilots. Either way, this is fun. I enjoy it. I love flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator. If I want to go for a casual fly, muck around with the autopilot, do that kind of thing, follow procedures, it's great fun. Like, nothing will beat this. DCS, when it comes to combat and stuff, obviously nothing will beat DCS, and you can kind of apply procedures if you want, but military flying is different from commercial flying. As you can tell, probably not as you can tell, my software's got the ability to put in, waypoints and stuff if you want to actually fly by waypoints. Not in the game. I haven't actually put any kind of code in there to interface with BMS or DCS or IL2, or not that it would matter with IL2 because it's all World War II stuff. So, but there's nothing in there that will actually interface and add those waypoints for you in game as of yet. Maybe later in the future, we'll see how it goes. Who knows? And yes, I'm still working on that. I'm doing lots of things at once because that's the way I like to roll. It just means that everything gets done at a slower speed. So I appreciate people for hanging on. Those of you, there is a particular person who somehow managed to buy my software for very cheap somehow through some kind of discount or whatever. You're going to be in for a treat in the next few, I guess, I don't know, I'd say years. But soon I'm working on something pretty good actually at the moment. So the next patch is going to be pretty decent, I reckon. Although it is taking me time because it's not going to be a small patch. It's going to be a lot of features coming in, and I think it'll actually be pretty cool. I'm kind of enjoying where it's going at the moment. But other than that, yes, I'm still alive. Yes, I'm working on all the things that I've said I'm working on. It's just taking a long time. Because obviously life gets in the way. You know, I don't do this stuff as a full-time job. I wish I could. I would love to do that. And to be honest, I would love to make music as well. I would love to put up more of my music stuff. And maybe I will. Maybe I'll put up my old... I've actually lost a whole bunch of my old recordings, unfortunately. If I can find the CD, I would love to upload it. But I've got a bunch of weird EDM tracks. And I guess some of the encouragement has come from Clowncore. Not that I'm saying that Clowncore is trash, but they've beautifully made noise into music. If you have a chance, check out Clowncore. But yeah, it's kind of encouraged me to make videos and kind of explore music a bit more, even though I wouldn't consider myself a musician at all. I would love to put up more music. So and just an update on my life. I guess that no one cares because you watch this for the content, what I can give to you. I quit my job recently because it wasn't a good fit for me, as well as the doctors kind of said to me, you need to start worrying about your health. So I'm moving more towards a physical kind of thing, which unfortunately, I don't know. I thought I was doing the right thing by leaving the flight training place I was doing. Because of circumstances, because of circumstances really is the best way to put it without going into too much detail. I thought I was making the right decision, but probably would have been best to stay there and figure out how to actually build flight simulators. Not saying that I'm not doing it. I've got all the equipment and stuff ready to go. So at some point, hopefully, it will happen. I'll build my own flight simulator so I can sit in here and actually play DCS as best I can, flipping all the switches and stuff. I mean, come on, let's be honest. We play it for flipping switches and knowing what we're doing, knowing we're flipping the switch at the right time for the right purpose. That's what makes this game fun. That's what makes all these flight simulator games fun. Just the fact that we know what we're doing. Isn't it? Really? Like, can I get some likes for that at least if you've watched this far? Please. Maybe some subscriptions. I appreciate, that I've got 308 subscribers as of now. I appreciate that. I've been on here 10 years and I've got 308 subscribers. And I appreciate every single one of you. Let's be honest. I've had some come, I've had some go, and as long as I'm making content that makes you happy, you, that one particular person that hit subscribe, that keep watching my videos, yes, I'm happy that you're here and enjoying it, you know. I mean, obviously, it would be good to get enough subscribers to be monetized and kind of explore my what it is I want to do. But I'm not really an entrepreneur kind of person. You know, I wish I was, but I'm not that bright. I'm not that smart. Let's be honest. Let's just hit the nail on the head here. My music's not top notch. My content's not that top notch. I mean, who doesn't want to be able to be skilled and talented enough to just get by with doing what it is that you love? You know? I feel like I'm preaching to the choir here. Like, who doesn't want to do that? Just be able to function and earn money and live off of just who you are. You know, who am I kidding? Like, that's what everyone would love. However, you know, I'm not that skilled, I'm not that talented. And yes, I would like some kind of responsibility or do something kind of wholesome. You know, what's wrong with that as well? You know, it's a double-edged sword. Life's a weird place, and yeah, if you want to see me land this, I suppose you can let me know in the comments, but I'm probably not going to go much from here because, let's be honest, I think the flight from Adelaide to Perth is quite long, especially since it's taken this long to hit what we've hit, like kebab. Sorry, I don't know why I found that funny. That's so cheesy. You know, we've got quite a few waypoints left before we actually get anywhere near Perth. Yeah, so what do? I'm still alive, I'm still here, and making videos, and I don't know whether you're going to watch this or not, because, look, I'm happy to disclose the information of my videos. I don't think anyone actually watches my videos all the way through. But I get like, you know, the majority of my views are like 2 minutes in, and then people give up. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep doing this, but, well, I know why I keep doing this, because I like making videos. Whether, you know, I appreciate the people that actually watch it all the way through. I love you guys. You're fantastic. However, you know, my content must be absolute trash. Like, after 10 years and having like 308 very loved and appreciated subscribers, like, I hope I actually, you know, do content that you guys like. You know, 10 years, 308 subscribers. I'm not, like, who am I kidding, really? But yeah, I think if I can, I will find some of my old music and I'll upload that. Yes, I will finish the Phoenix Lights video documentary that I'm going to do, because that interests me. I love the whole conspiracy, UFO, ghosts, and government shenanigans. I love that stuff. Australia's probably... Actually, Australia does have some stuff in there, but I don't know whether I should, you know, put that up or not. Regardless, yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.